You think attraction is all about age, but that's not really what pulls people in. What matters most is how someone makes you feel. And a lot of older men completely miss that. They try too hard. They force conversations. They chase validation instead of creating connection. If you've ever felt confused about how to talk to younger women, or worried that the age difference automatically puts you at a disadvantage, this might change the way you see everything. Because attraction isn't always about being younger. Sometimes it's about being grounded, calm, interesting, and emotionally present. So let's talk about the mistakes most older men make, and the subtle things that actually work. First, don't come on too strong. This is where most men lose before anything even begins. When there's an age difference, subtlety matters a lot. You don't need to impress her every second. You don't need to force chemistry. In fact, trying too hard usually pushes people away. What works better is calm confidence, a little mystery, a conversation that feels easy, not heavy. Leave room for curiosity. Let her want to know more about you. And think about this for a second. What actually makes you interesting? A younger woman usually isn't drawn to an older man because he tries to act young. She notices the things younger men often haven't developed yet. Wisdom, stability, life experience, the way you carry yourself. So don't hide your age. Use the depth that came with it. Share stories. Talk naturally about your experiences, not to brag, but to show her there's substance behind your words. And sometimes, interest doesn't need to be spoken out loud. A smile, eye contact, the way you listen, the way your attention stays present when she speaks. Nonverbal communication says more than people realize. A genuine look can say more than a rehearsed compliment ever could. Now here's something important. Most compliments feel empty. People can sense when you're just saying what sounds good. But genuine compliments, those hit differently. Don't just focus on appearance. Notice her humor, her mindset, her energy, her perspective on things. When someone feels understood, that creates connection on a much deeper level. And when it comes to spending time together, forgettable dates usually come from predictable energy, not predictable places. What people remember is how they felt around you. The laughter, the conversations, the little moments that felt real. So instead of trying to impress her with expensive plans, create experiences. Do things that feel alive. Fun activities, unexpected conversations, moments that naturally create memories. The same goes for gifts. A thoughtful gift will always mean more than an expensive one. Because effort feels personal. Pay attention to what she likes. The small details. Her favorite coffee. Something she casually mentioned once. That kind of attentiveness stands out more than money ever will. Now, physical connection is something that should always happen naturally and respectfully. Comfort matters. Mutual interest matters. Even small things, like a warm greeting or friendly touch, should feel appropriate and welcome. The goal is never pressure. It's trust, connection, and emotional comfort. Another thing a lot of men underestimate, humor. A lighthearted conversation changes everything. It relaxes tension. It creates comfort. And honestly, shared laughter builds connection faster than trying to sound impressive. So let your personality breathe a little. Don't make every interaction feel serious. And if you really want to stand out, listen. Most people wait for their turn to speak. Very few actually pay attention. Ask her about the things that matter to her. Her goals, her passions, what excites her, what frustrates her. People naturally feel closer to someone who genuinely listens. And here's something deeper. Maturity isn't about age alone. It's emotional control, patience, self-awareness, the ability to stay calm instead of reactive. That's what separates a mature man from someone who's simply older. And that energy becomes noticeable very quickly. Confidence matters too, but real confidence is quiet. It's not loud, not arrogant, not performative. It's simply being comfortable with yourself. The way you walk into a room, the way you speak without needing approval, the way you don't apologize for who you are. And please, don't play games, mixed signals, mind games, manipulation. That kind of behavior gets exhausting fast. Being honest and straightforward creates far more trust than pretending not to care. Authenticity is rare now, which is exactly why it stands out. Even body language changes how people see you. Stand tall. Good posture. Relaxed movements. Comfort in your own space. People notice confidence before words are even spoken. And sometimes, the smallest gestures leave the biggest impact. Remembering something she told you. Checking in. Making her feel valued. Not because you're trying to win her, but because you genuinely care. That feeling stays with people. At the end of the day, this isn't really about learning tricks. It's about becoming someone who feels safe, grounded, and emotionally real. Someone who doesn't chase attention, but naturally attracts it through presence and authenticity. Because age alone was never the issue. Energy is. If this spoke to you, and something here felt familiar, there's more waiting for you here. You already know what to do.